Welcome to the Imagine Meditation. This gathering will take about 30 minutes. I will provide a bit of context. Then we will imagine a beautiful, inspired, and creative world together. And afterwards, there will be a little time for sharing. First, let's ground in this shared space and start with a minute of silence. See if you can focus on your breath. Beautiful. The purpose of the Imagine meditations is to use our creative abilities and imagine a beautiful world together. For several minutes, we will focus exclusively on what we want in many wonderful details and get a preview of the reality we're preparing to experience. The topic of today's Imagine meditation is inspiration and creativity. The word inspire comes from Latin inspirare, which means to breathe into. Inspiration is not the air you breathe, and it's not your body. It's the powerful force which breathes you. I find very interesting that our breath is one of the only, if not the only, vital function in our body which can take place both unconsciously when we're not paying attention to it, and consciously when we decide, for example, to take a deep breath. This leads me to believe that our breath is the doorway to our true nature of a creative genius, a doorway to inspiration. Today, I would like us to get in touch with and explore our creative capacity through our breath. Start by closing your eyes. Put your hands on your heart if you feel like it. Really focus on connecting with your heart. Slow down and deepen your breath. The next breath you take, imagine inhaling into your heart. Feel appreciation for your heart. The next breath you take, feel the earth pulling you in. Feel grounded and connected to the earth. The next breath you take, let go of any tension you may be holding and relax your muscles. Imagine the earth exactly as you would want it to be. How beautiful, how wild, how magnificent is this world? How good does it feel to know that the world that surrounds you is your creation and reflects all of your beauty and love right back to you? Imagine being in your favorite place. You're comfortable, there's nowhere to rush. In fact, there are no time limits at all. How good does it feel to just be? How good does it feel to just take the time and focus on your breath? Pay attention to your next inhale. This is the seed of inspiration. How powerful is this force that breathes life into you? How wonderful is it that inspiration is so easily accessible? Where is this magic coming from? What does it look like? How good does it feel to know that your inspiration is always with you? That you only need to pause, to breathe, and to listen? How grateful are you to know that you no longer need the protective barriers to your inspiration which served you before? How good does it feel to simply allow your creativity to pour through you? What have you released, transcended, and transformed on your journey to this wonderful relationship with inspiration you now have? What wonders are you inspired to create? What gifts are waiting inside you? What sensations come over you when you take part in the manifestations of your gifts? Does it feel like alchemy? Are you mostly centered in your heart? Is your primary state reflective of your true nature of a powerful creator? How good does it feel to allow your imagination to blossom and to expand without limits? How reassuring is it to know that your imagination is always coming from a benevolent source because it's coming from your heart? With whom do you love to collaborate? Do you enjoy mixing your inspiration together with others into a beautiful synergy? Is this synergy exponentially greater, more beautiful, and more powerful than the sum of its parts? How does it feel to work with like-hearted and inspired people? How grateful are you to co-create with such a wonderful group? Who is eagerly waiting to receive your gifts? Do you feel euphoric giving your gifts to the world? Do you meet and recognize more and more inspired, creative people? What do they look like? What does it feel like to be around them? How wonderful is it to live in a kind, loving, encouraging, and accepting world, which is eagerly anticipating your creations. A world in which inspiration is as natural and free-flowing as your breath. How good does it feel to know that you're participating? You're helping usher in a world of creativity, a world of inspiration, a world of imagination. With the next deeper breath you take, feel your true nature of a creative genius. With the next deeper breath you take, allow the feeling of inspiration to radiate from your heart and to ripple out through your entire body. With the next deeper breath you take, feel love for humankind, for our Mother Gaia, and for all living things. This feeling of inspiration you're creating is already yours. It is your true nature. Draw it all in Allow your body to vibrate with the experience of the wonderful world you're creating and bring it into the now. Thank you so much, everyone. If you feel like there are some jewels you would like to share with us so that it would round out the experience for the group, please share.
Thank you, Alexi. Beautiful experience. And I was feeling, and maybe some other people felt too, as this spirit of inspiration and creativity running through. I could also feel myself expanding. Sometimes it's like the aura just feels like it's just getting bigger, and from the creative aspect and creating from love. I'm an artist, and I have a number of friends who are photographers or artists themselves. And so we have that opportunity to share. And so I think that's important at whatever does inspire us, that we can share that with others. And then all of these, our group here, and the other day, I think just, we were together with all of us here, as a matter of fact. But that's a big sharing for me, because I feel like we're allowing more love for ourselves, and we're sending it out to the world, and we're making a difference. And that's just such a beautiful feeling. So I love all your questions, which gently come along, and my mind goes to it, but my heart is still centered and focused. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Marcy.
Nice to see you, Marcy and Stephen and Lisa. Yeah, lovely to see you guys. I know Stephen is nice and sleepy. I love that. He's probably kind of dreaming inspiration into being, and that happens a lot when we're sleeping. Actually, we start to like create the wave in front of us sometimes. Um, Alexi, you're just your voice and your. I feel like you live in the future. You know, like you're creating it all the time because you're seeing it unfolding before you. You know, you're not kind of stuck in the whatever muck of going on, but you're like always looking at like the awe of what's next. And I think that comes through in your voice, is that you're riding the wave of inspiration and awe, and then responding the best you can to whatever comes, whether it's challenging or wonderful or another tango dance, which I know
Yeah.
brings you the most joy. So thank you for that. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you, Teresa.
Yeah, time goes by. I'm here as well today. So that's how it started. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it as well. And I'm a scientist, so like very different background. But I felt like, my thoughts were going in lots of different places of like, what do I imagine that world to be like? And it kept coming back to just like how I want to interact with the people in that world. And I think, you know, Marcy, you mentioned like loving ourselves and then giving that back, but also for me also was a curiosity about others and just kind of having that openness and kind of encouraging others to also do that. And then, you know, that extends to also how I express ideas I have at work or in other areas of my life, because I just feel like I can give so much more than I'm currently giving. And, you know, it was a really nice way of opening up some of those thoughts. So thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lisa. Great. Well, it's wonderful to see you all. Thank you all for playing along. And hoping for many more of these coming up in the future. We'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.